everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is HM04 Gaming. Welcome you back to Shin Magami Tensei 5. In the last episode, well, we made it all the way here to the end of the Demon King's castle, destroyed him, kind of got wrecked by a lucky critical Agidine, and then our second attempt we weren't messing around, so we definitely put an end to his reign, and now we're going to head back to the real world, I guess you would say, to check in with our friends and see what our next steps are as we reach, I think, the start of the end game. I know it's been a crazy journey, but here we are. Before we get to there, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below, and let's head back to, I guess, Dream Tokyo, actual Tokyo, who knows. Also, a quick aside, I did do a little bit of leveling up just to get the team on par, mess with our move set. I'll definitely be showing that off the next opportunity we have for a battle, so I'll keep you in suspense until then. So let's head on back. All right, we've returned to the real-life Tokyo, and let's head upstairs to see the director and see what our next steps are. And everyone's already here waiting for us.
So the Demon King is dead, then? You're a credit to Bethel, Japan. That was no small feat.
Yeah, Master Abdiel said that too. So, did we save Tokyo? Is the world safe now?
No. I'd say the true battle is about to begin.
What do you mean?
I said it before. The real Tokyo is long gone. This Tokyo is a sacred simulacrum, restored by the power of God. But its time is running out. The world is fracturing, collapsing. If this demonic conqueror in Algami's report really did kill the creator, all his divine miracles must be waning. Slaying the Demon King did much to protect the world at large, but Tokyo itself is now on the brink of destruction.
What?
So, our course is clear. As of today, I will be declaring my independence from Bethel.
You're leaving them?
If we want to save Tokyo, we have only one option left. To take the throne of a Nahobino and craft a new world.
That's a lot to drop on us at once. I can't really see any problems coming from this.
But Bethel HQ remains doggedly opposed to this, which makes them our enemy, I'm afraid.
Of course. You know, towards the end game, we just gotta start betraying everyone and taking the crown for ourselves. Alright.
So heresy is our only option left. World creation has been forbidden, but...
You're just ditching Bethel?
To take the throne is to deny the Creator's will, and deny the laws he created. And to betray those laws is to betray Bethel itself.
But Master Abdiel was good to me. I'm nobody special, but she still helped me.
I don't know about that. Every time we had our conversation, she seemed like you were just a burden to her, but alright. Whatever, Dazai.
Why do we gotta betray them like this? We could just ask them to help us save Tokyo, right?
Tokyo's faced apocalyptic destruction before, but the Archangel dismissed us, said it was destiny. And a Bethel, bereft of God, has even less stake in our future.
But we're just humans, ordinary people. How can we go against the angels?
Quite easily, with my help. I am their equal in power. No, I am an even higher being.
What? What are you saying?
I suppose you three deserve to know. The truth is, I am no human. I am Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami, one of Japan's eldest guardians.
What?
Bethel's cooperation did help us protect Japan, and I am grateful to God for saving Tokyo. However, with the Creator dead, we are no longer bound to Bethel's will. Instead, we will fight to protect our home, even if they refuse to.
So the truth comes out.
I'll cut to the chase. Sometime soon, Bethel HQ is going to hold a summit, a meeting between all international branches. I would have you three accompany me.
What? Us? Seriously?
I expect many other branches in attendance, and depending on how the discussions go, things may escalate violently. However, Bethel, Japan's lost most of its regular fighting force, casualties of Armageddon. As such, you three will be attending as my bodyguards. Security detail, at least on paper.
Understood.
When the dates are set, I will contact you. Until then, your time is yours to spend.
All right.
Listen closely.
I'd like you to accompany me to the summit as well. Your very existence surely marks a turning point. Proof of Bethel's lack of control. Alright, what do you think,
Do you have a sec?
Yuzuru? Can we talk a bit? Let's see, how about up on the dorm roof? Because that's where we always have our confidential meetings. And I'm sure Dazai is really sad that his girlfriend, we're about to betray her.
Hey, man!
Hey, we're gonna talk about at that meeting with Bethel HQ. Do I even belong at a fancy event like that? I mean, maybe you should, like, take the hat off and stuff and put down your one pant leg, maybe, so you can stop being an idiot, but alright. And to the world map we go. We haven't been to the world map in forever. At least the traditional SMT world map, where it's just a bunch of pegs on a board. Did you know that there's a renowned research lab nearby? It's the strangest thing. The view of the city from around there can look oddly blurry. Maybe I just need glasses. Hee-ho, I'm kind of liking... Oh, it's just,
Tiramisu shave ice is so fluffy, ho.
So it's just, some demons filtering into, the little, world is that Tokyo that God created. The demons are getting hard to cover up. Civilians are starting to notice. I just hope that public doesn't dissolve into panic. The last thing we need is reassigned to suppressing riots. Yeah, I also just want to point out that, like, I guess this game canonizes the true demon ending of SMT3. Like, it was without a doubt that it does. Sometimes I feel like I can barely make out the faces of my teachers anymore. Same with some of the third years, too. It's like they don't actually exist, or maybe they never existed. Sorry, I really don't know how to explain the feeling. Yeah, I mean, Ogami, I guess, was there when the Demi-Fiend, like, destroyed God and took over the place, obviously, and Lucifer's running around still. The other day, this Cape man with a katana gave me this weird device. Seems like a smartphone. He said I deserve it since I was grieving over humanity's future. Wonder if I'll ever know what he really meant. Wait, what? Caped man with a katana. Huh. That's interesting. You know our Prime Minister? He's the one who pulled our country out of the recession, too. He really is the best leader we can hope for. But besides his accomplishments, we barely know anything about him. No college record, no pass. He's so young. Weird, right? Now that the local high school is closed up, what the hell's going on? Weird creature that came out of the tunnel. Alright, yeah. I think we already talked to that dude at one point. There is one person I kind of want to see that his existence is kind of a mystery to me. I forget how to pronounce his... Jozichi? I don't know. I forget how to actually pronounce it.
By the way...
Feel like the PM hasn't been making a whole lot of public appearances these days. Come to that, there's something weird in the air in general. Something in Tokyo just feels off. Can't really put into words, though. Strange kind of feeling. Kinda sucks that school is closed for a while, huh?
So...
Feels like a lot of people have stopped coming to class since the incident. Mizuyu, too. Hope everyone's okay. Well, I probably shouldn't worry. Mizuyu got her big brother looking out for her anyway.
Yep.
He's putting her first. I feel like he's protecting her no matter what. I haven't really seen her in forever. I wonder if she's still in the fairy village. She kind of disappeared from the story, not gonna lie. What up, Goku? I don't know. He's just gonna go off Goku, I guess. I heard you defeated the Demon King, Uriok. No ordinary angel or demon could have accomplished such a feat. Yes. And so Bethel's greatest enemy has fallen. However, there's another problem at hand. But before that, I should tell you that your existence in this world is likely to create quite a stir in the near future. Because only Goku knows. I wonder if he's gonna do anything to help us besides just give us tidbits. Like, He starts the game by giving you the little teleporter to go back to the ley line fount, and then he just, you know, appears somewhat during the story. Like, is Goku gonna have a role here? Like, even like the one sister with like the green getup, if you forgot what she looks like, Mirazu's sister, I think, or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But yeah, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. So hopefully S&T Vengeance could fix some of your school party teammates to I guess be a little bit more important to the story besides, like, you know, the main three. Well, yeah, besides you, there's Dazai Yuzuru. God, I can never remember his name, Dazai, and then Miyazu is Yuzuru's brother. But Miyazu doesn't really appear anywhere, which is kind of hilarious. Like, they don't appear as much that I, like, struggle to remember their names. Obviously, I remember Dazai because he kind of stands out with being an absolute moron. But the other cast members... Oh, and I guess Tao because she sacrifices herself and all that. But a lot of the main group, at least this point in the game, if they're just going to make it up at the end, like, they're not even in the story so much, and you don't even, like, remember that they're there half the time, which is hilarious. Like I said, hopefully Vengeance fixes a lot of that. Fingers crossed, anyway. I think it's sad, like, 40 hours into the game, I have to look up the main cast name because I don't see them and I forget about them.
It seems you've noticed as well.
How could this be? Tokyo is vanishing?
The Shekinah glory is unraveling. Tokyo was actually destroyed once, almost 2 decades ago. But God copied it back into existence, preventing any further anarchy. That was God's greatest modern miracle. The Shekinah glory. However, with God defeated, that miracle has begun to dissipate. Along with the city that depended on it. If we don't act fast, Tokyo might disappear forever.
Incoming message from Bethel, Japan. Tomorrow, a pandemonic summit will be held with all of Bethel's leadership. The summit will be held in the Netherworld. We are to await further orders at the Tokyo Diet Building.
The next day. I don't know why it doesn't just teleport us back. Why do I have to, like, walk all the way back? I already talked to everybody. It doesn't even look like there's anybody on the street. And I don't have, like, just a fast travel back to it. But, alright. That could have been handled a little bit better.
Well, are you prepared for the summit?
I guess so.
It's shaping up to be a rather intense meeting, considering that the Japan division intends to break away from Bethel. Every country will be represented at the summit, so this is sure to cause quite a stir among many. Be sure to exercise caution throughout.
So what you're saying is I'm going to meet a bunch of the endgame bosses. Pretty much we're going to have to defeat all of them to get to our goal. Alright, thanks.
Just remember not to fret. No matter what happens, I shall protect you.
Alright, Ogami, don't worry.
We will be attending a pandemonic summit. Nigh anything can happen during such an event. I do not tell you this to cause concern, though. I merely recognize that you were dragged into this situation and that you deserve a full understanding of it. I wish to see you rise against any obstacle in your path and use the circumstances to your advantage. It will be crucial to your survival.
Alright, sounds good. We'll be fine. Our group is pretty powerful at this point, so we should be decent. So let's ley line crossing, Tokyo Diet Building, and let's go.
Pardon me.
Master Abdiel will arrive shortly. Afterwards, the transport to the summit hall prepared by Shiva will take place.
This way.
Now line up over there. Hallelujah.
Good. You're here. Time for that security detail. Let's go, you two.
Ah, if it isn't the champion of the Arioch campaign himself. We surely could not have triumphed without your strength.
You do me too much honor, Master Abdiel. I can only express my pride that the Japanese branch managed to serve Bethel's aims.
Indeed so. A duty I am sure you will continue to perform.
Of course.
I will go on ahead to the conference hall. Ensure you are not late.
I can already tell this is going to be a mess. Well,
I
that
mean,
means
you
we're
guys
up.
like stared at each other for a
Please
few
direct
seconds
user
without
and his
saying
friend when they
anything, so,
arrive.
you know, the only thing we were missing was the Wild West music. It's a pretty good moment right there.
Greetings. I, Khonsu, represent Bethel, Egypt. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I speak for the Greeks. And I, the Nordic branch. I shall be filling in as Lord Shiva's proxy. What, the Lord of Dance tire himself out? Lord Shiva simply refuses to sit in with the rest of you. Now let's begin with this pandemonic nonsense and be done with it. Abdiel?
Very well. As many of you are surely aware, we have recently achieved a decisive victory over the legions of chaos. Surt, Ishtar, Arioch. Each of them were formidable in their own right, yet all lie slain at the feet of Bethel, Japan.
I think they're at my feet. You guys kind of didn't do anything. The Prime Minister's like, shut up, Adam. They don't need to know that.
Henceforth, all forces that marched into the Netherworld may retreat and return to their normal duties.
I am unconcerned with the fate of Lucifer's thralls. What interests me is the Lord of Chaos himself. Word is he took out the Creator. Tell me what you make of that.
Clearly that falsehood was designed to lead us astray. Do not be deceived. Bethel must remain united.
How dim are you? You realize with the Creator gone, we might as well drop the pretense of an alliance altogether. True. I see no merit in joining forces any further. Lord Shiva has in fact expected this, and is already preparing our next move. Patience, everyone. Perhaps it would do us all well to step back and review our circumstances.
Khonsu speaks wisely. Rather than acting rashly, let us each take a moment to reason amongst ourselves.
This is a good opportunity to discern where each faction stands. Go and listen to what each of them has to say.
Alright, so just essentially just go around and talk to
I've
everybody.
always aspired to keep our city safe. To me, working with Director Koshimizu seems the most logical way to accomplish that. And now, with everything that's happened, it's clear to me that one almighty being isn't enough to protect Tokyo. Not by a long shot. That's why I want the world to be as the Director envisions. Where the gods of old watch over us, governing with their wisdom.
Alright, Dazai, what great ideas do you have?
I'm Japanese too, so I'm all for the idea of protecting Japan. Still, Master Abdiel's words make the most sense to me.
Well, has she told you to put your one pant leg down yet?
18 years ago, Tokyo endured the conception unwittingly. Now, with the Shekinah glory fading, the loss we face would be unbearable.
and pretty much right there confirms that the True Demon ending of Nocturne is pretty much the canon ending, which is kind of crazy. Which, yeah, definitely have to go back and actually finish that. But at least that's good confirmation. I mean, in that, obviously the Demi-Fiend signs with Lucifer, gives you the power, destroys all the other gods, destroys God, and then, I guess to prove your strength to Lucifer, you just give him a black eye, I guess, and then he sends you on his way. But alright.
We were wrong to place our trust in one god. Only a multitude of divine beings can give the world the proper attention it needs. Furthermore, it is only right for us, the Amatsukami, to keep our land secure.
Alright, what does the homies over here think?
See for yourself the Creator's almighty handiwork. See how the Earth's inhabitants lament their injustices and buckle under misfortune. Had we the authority, we would create a world of gladness, where all are treated with equity and compassion.
Alright.
A time of great undoing is upon us. The word of Lord Shiva has been spoken. I must say, this world of flaws and contradictions fashioned by an absentee ruler is long overdue for renovation.
It's really funny for absentee ruler how you're here at a meeting where all the demons are supposed to be talking and Shiva isn't. That's telling in itself. I like Zeus's design. That looks cool. He's got like the actual Greek on one side, but then demonic on the other, his lightning bolt and all that. I don't like Odin's design. That, when I think of Odin, that is not what I think of. Just some robot looking guy. At least he's got the Greek stuff on the side. At least that kind of makes sense a little bit.
It's a Creator's
Seriously,
day.
look at
His
that.
throne ought to be free for the taking. At least that's how it should work. I'm sick of hearing babble from that winged wench and her automatons.
And then Odin, I kind of don't like his design. It kind of looks black.
Long ago, the Creator, in his boundless arrogance, issued an edict of condemnation, damning all gods to primitivity. This condemnation forbade the existence of Nahobino outright, thus preventing any challenge to his reign. Oh, how I long to break free of this curse. But wait, are you not a Nahobino? How could you have broken the shackles that bind us?
The Creator
I'm
can
never
never
gonna
be
tell.
defeated. But were that even to be true, surely he would rise up once more. Yes, we must await his glorious return. Until then, we join hands and guide our people. That is Bethel's duty. Hear me. Bethel's mission is to sustain this world, God's world. Any objections?
Damn right there are. I say you cut the act and admit your god is dead and gone.
He speaks true. Besides, Lord Shiva will soon bring this world to its proper end. On whose authority? If any being is to decide this world's fate, it will be me.
Not while the condemnation stands, it won't. It is undeniable proof that the Most High still sits upon the throne.
Does he? Then how do you explain the Nahobino standing here before us? Are we to take it this god of yours deems him a worthy successor to the throne? Forgive me, but is he not the proto-fiend of Bethel? Has your god not chosen him?
Very well. If his existence serves as blasphemy, I cannot remain in ignorance. Witness, as I smite this aberration and blot out his sin from the earth.
To be fair, that's kind of what she's been wanting to do since meeting us, so I shouldn't be surprised that's what she's doing. Also, I mentioned that I switched up our moves a little bit. Not too much. I did just get critical aura for us that kind of replaces charge, which, us being physical, is gonna do a lot of damage. Just a little bit. I'm gonna lower her attack a little bit. And I'm also going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna lower it all the way down, screw it. And then Aiden could work on her defense. And let's see what she's got. Oh, she's got all of 55 attack. Nice and basic attack right there. Alright, so, and since it's a 1v4, let's try some Damascus Claws. Now that it's a medium attack, we only have one target, and it's going to guarantee to crit. Yeah, that does almost 600 damage, which we'll see next turn if Tempest does more. So I think that was around 500, 600 damage. Definitely still doing a lot more than Yoshitsune. Missed run. Does decent amount. Aiden, get our buffs up and heal me up. Alright. Critical aura. Let's see what I can do right yet. Lower attack is still up. So yeah, we could just do our crits. What else can we do? I don't think she's... Oh, she resists force. That's good to know. Alright, that's barely doing anything with her attack down. Alright, so I'm guessing she's only going for us? Which I guess, yeah, but that kind of doesn't make any sense when you would see other combatants on the field, like, and she's only focused on us? That's really weird. But alright. All of her buffs are about to... Oh, I can just reapply those. Alright, Damascus Claw... No, let's see if Rat Tempest does more. This is guaranteed a crit, by the way, so every one of these is going to crit. So it's kind of like Yoshitsune's attack and Omakao to be critical, but without having to use it. Oh, that does like 800. Alright. Yeah, lower it. I don't think she can really do a lot to us. This one. I'm just curious what her weakness is. It could be dark. I don't want to assume, but I just want to see what she's all about. Alright, Archangel Abdiel. She is, yep, as you would have guessed it, weak to dark. She resisted the status ailments. She's kind of well-rounded. She can use magic and strength-based attacks. So, Light's Descent. Severe light attack to all foes. She hasn't really been using that. She's just using physical. Alright, so fire and light. Alright, well, I guess I should have figured that out. Does anyone have any... Does anyone have any problems with fire and light, actually? No, nobody does. me and Aiden actually resist it, so she can go for that all she wants. Alright. Critical aura. And then next turn I'll just start using my Black Draco Strike. Oh, she's gonna use it. Oh, whatever. Block. I mean, at least we got to see it, so there's that. Black Draco Strike. 467. Alright, turns out my other do a lot more, so let's not do that. Alright, well, Let's see, is her stuff going away? No. She resists that. I guess I could just charge up on him too and just use Mist Run or something on him. Aiden, get our buffs back up. Alright, we're as buffed up as we can. Oh, I didn't use my critical aura. Alright, well, I'll get that back up. I think next turn we're just going to use our Omakandi critical and end it. Because she's already halfway dead. She can't really do much to us. And if all she's doing is basically attacking the Nahobino with all my buffs up, she's not going to win very well. Alright. I mean, I'm still +1. Now she's going to use her Magetsui skill. Alright, she wants to finally do that. I'm going to counter her with using ours. Which kind of wastes my last thing using critical, but whatever. Wrath Tempest. Yeah, she's kind of not that hard, seeing as though that she just attacks us, but whatever. Yeah, and if we're doing 800 some damage with the guarantee to crit, and Yoshitsune's doing the same thing. Chichalin. She's not doing too good. Aiden doesn't really have much, but I can still crit. Oh, I don't have... Oh, yeah, I do. Dark Gem. There you go. That still does 300. Wrath Tempest again. Can we take her out this turn? I feel like we still can, hopefully. Oh, yeah. And Chichalin should be able to take her out. Mist Run. And that's it. Yeah, she's not too tough. Especially if all she's going to do is go after us, which between our buffs and our resistances, she can't really do anything. And then her main attack, Light, is blocked by, you know, 2/4 of my team. So that automatically ends her turn. So, alright. That's Abdiel, and let's see how everyone reacts to me just bopping Bethel's greatest warrior. Technically, we are the best warrior, Bethel, but, you know.
Impossible. How could I have fallen?
So this is the power meant for us. Not bad, Nahobino. God was right to be afraid. Perhaps I, too, will seek out my old knowledge.
And so were our ties to Bethel severed. When we next meet, it shall be as adversaries. May none be so foolish as to cross me.
I must inform Lord Shiver of this new development.
Well, I'm done.
All have forsaken us for their own selfish gain.
I just want to point out how arrogant she
Does
thinks
this
that
please
that
you,
wasn't what they were all going to
Tsukuyomi?
do anyway.
To see demonkind fall to chaos. To see all that Bethel has struggled for, scattered.
I truly couldn't be more satisfied. Entrusting this beautiful world to such a vain despot was always a mistake. We shall establish a new world order. One where countless gods can freely illumine the horizon. As for you, Abdiel, may you find your home. By the way,
I'd like to discuss our next move and our plans for the general future. Come speak to me in the conference room later. I guess it just gives you a chance to save. I don't know why we just don't go right back up here, but whatever.
Now then, I will go over our plans once more. As I stated earlier, the Japanese branch will become its own entity, separate from Bethel. And in order to save Tokyo, we are going to take God's throne. If there's anything you aren't clear on, now would be the time to ask. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail.
Alright, what is the War of the Gods?
Ever since time out of mind, the gods would do battle for the right to rule the world. Before the Creator reigned supreme, the throne belonged to Baal, god of the harvest. And even before that, it was held by Ra, the sun god. Every god who assumes the throne obtains its vast power, enough to reshape the world however they see fit. As such, many a god has fallen in pursuit of that power. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail. The throne of creation lies at the pinnacle of Empyrean heaven, or simply the Empyrean, as it has become known. That is where the Creator would be now, were he not ousted by Lucifer, as was claimed.
Considering our fusion into a Nahobino, the claim is likely valid.
Only Nahobino are allowed in the Empyrean's sacred space. As such, none have entered thus far. But you, however, do not fear. I won't let you go it alone. I intend to become a Nahobino as well. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail. The throne of creation exists to prove one's dominion over the earth. Whoever assumes the throne may determine the world's laws and inner workings, much like how the Creator established his own order. Before the Creator, many other gods fought viciously over the throne, and hence the right to rule the world. And in order to save Tokyo, we must do the same. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail. A Nahobino is a god in the fullest, or truest sense, our original form, if you will. In ancient times, we were all Nahobino, but when the Creator took the throne, he demanded there be no other gods before him, and diabolized us all. He accomplished this by spiriting our knowledge away. Without the knowledge needed to shape a functioning world, we ceased to be divine, and were left to contend with our fallen nature. Our knowledge was sealed within the Garden of Eden. Mortals soon ate of its fruit, binding all knowledge to their souls and all who came after. Ever since the fall of man, demons have vied to steal the souls of humankind and restore their former selves, but they were doomed to fail. Long it was futile to seek out our knowledge and reclaim our former glory. But with Armageddon fulfilled, the rules have yet again changed. Aogami's true name is Susanoo. As proto-fiend, he was created to inherit the Amatsukami's full power. I myself provided the template. And as I've said before, I am Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami. It is my personal mission to become a Nahobino and rescue Tokyo from the mouth of danger. But to do that, I require your aid.
Understood. So will he be the one to create the world, being that only the Nahobino can do it?
It could very well end up being him. But what if I were to say that you, Yuzuru Atsuta, also have that potential?
I do.
After my time spent observing you, I am all but certain you are the one holding my knowledge.
What?
Yes, if you so choose, you too can harness the power of a Nahobino and recreate the world. Will you not do so in service of your home?
But that would mean I'm the same as him? If I really do have that power, enough to save Tokyo, I'll do it. I'll become a Nahobino.
Your resolve is admirable. Excellent. We now have 2 Nahobino on our side, Atsuta and you. From here, we strike at Bethel headquarters, then make our way to the Empyrean post-haste.
Hey, guys? You think I could be a Nahobino too?
My condolences, Dazai, but you do not appear to bear the knowledge of an Amatsukami.
Oh.
Don't be disheartened. I sense yet another's knowledge resting within you.
No way.
However, only its owner can identify it. So I suggest you stay on guard. A demon may be lying in wait for you. With that said, I must begin investigating a way to reach the Empyrean. I'm fairly certain the secret lies in Ueno, given the density of Bethel's security there. So, I will concentrate our branch's efforts on that. I will contact you the moment I turn up a solid answer. Until then, please bear with me.
Alright, so that was a lot of lore dump. So, Susono is Aogami.
Listen.
Kusamizu is, the brother of Susono. Surprise, because they friggin' look the same. Because I guess you're in a template. You two are like family to me, to our mutual success, Yeah, I don't trust that guy worth a damn. Yuzuru shouldn't trust him, but, you know, SMT games need different routes, so I'm director Kusamizu's... Somehow I still can't believe it. But if it really is true, then I won't hesitate. Tokyo's my home, and I'll do everything I can to protect it. I'm sure you will. I'm sure we'll be fighting. Just the way of things. Sorry, Dazai, you're useless. Wonder whose knowledge I've got inside me. Does that mean I can be a Nahobino too? I don't know if I'll ever be a Nahobino, but I still want to protect everyone. So I'll fight with all I got. I'll never be able to do it myself, but Master Abdiel might be able to. Might be able to what? Don't know.
Hey, what do you think I should do now?
I don't know, bruh. Put your pant leg down to start.
I can't decide anything on my own. I guess I really do need Master Abdiel. Do you know where she is?
I don't know, probably recovering me from me bodying her in, like, the sacred pedestal summit place we were at. Yeah, probably at the summit.
Oh, all right. Let's go see.
We're just gonna head over there? Oh. Yep, she just still can't believe it. It's still kind of jarring that it looks like we're floating.
Are you all right?
Like above the actual floor, but I guess it's supposed to be that way.
I lost to the Japanese branch. It no longer matters what happens to me.
That's not true.
Never been beaten in
You're
battle
not done
before,
yet,
I see.
Master Abdiel.
You saw what happened. Even an archangel is no match for a Nahobino.
Then maybe you just have to become a Nahobino too. I'll find the human who has your knowledge, and I'll bring them to you.
That won't be necessary.
But
They're already here.
Huh?
It is you, Ichiro Dazai. You are my knowledge.
Me? I'm your knowledge? Wait, that means you can use me to become a Nahobino!
The power of the Nahobino is forbidden. As the Archangel, I must not defy the condemnation.
But if you became a Nahobino, then you could...
Hear my voice and take
Excuse me?
Who is that?
Bruh, the symbolism.
For harmony.
Bruh, I don't know who that is.
Yourself.
Okay, that was pretty damn cool. Gee, I wonder what they're gonna do. Alright. Do I have an objective? Like, it didn't really tell me where to go. Oh yeah, I still have to go back and beat some of those dudes. Oh yeah, and bring a bunch of the... Well, those are... Oh yeah. Those are probably not interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have one. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Oh.
can you hear me?
I can.
Thank goodness. Listen, we need to talk. It's serious. But I can't really tell you here. Would you mind meeting me on the roof? I'll go on ahead.
Why does everybody always want to meet on the roof? Alright, let's go meet this mysterious voice in my head. It's interesting that she's contacting us. Which, to be fair, I kind of felt like she wasn't dead. Like, I felt like, she's very important. There's no way she could be dead. And, yep, I was right. I would imagine I'm right, unless she's just gonna say, you need to go here and do this. Alright, so I guess she is back. Hello, Tao. You're just back, I guess. Oh, Gami, you see her too, right?
Showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, it's a moral choice. You're alive. I thought you were dead. Yeah, I thought you were dead. That was probably the bad choice.
You're not wrong there. The Tao Isanokami you knew did die. But her soul was reborn by a power beyond description, forming who I am now. As the goddess of creation, my new purpose is to guide the Nahobino to his throne.
Fancy. Alright.
Take a good look. Tokyo is fading like the setting sun. Its time is almost up. Before it's too late, I want you to reach the Empyrean and recreate the world. You risked your life for me and Sahori without even a moment's hesitation. To us, you're a true savior, and in every sense of the word. What power I have shall be yours. And together, we can forge a new future. Until then, will you let me fight at your side? That's all I ask of you.
Hesitate? Nah, man, yeah.
Then let us go forward together. We both know God's miracle is dissipating. Tokyo, and everyone in it, will vanish without a trace. If this stirs your heart even a little, make for the throne and create a new world, one according to your vision. And to foster that, I'll escort you to Dot, where the path to the Empyrean lies.
Alright, I guess let's go. And here we are. We reached the final area of the game, I would imagine. Is this a Ueno,
A new
I think?
realm of Dot lies before us. One that leads to the Empyrean.
Alrighty.
The path to the Empyrean. It has also been called the Temple of Eternity.
Fancy.
Long before the first human being, the entity who oversaw this world created a bridge to the throne. However, Bethel headquarters has hidden the keys to access it, and so the path remains closed. There are 3 keys in total. It used to be that Bethel guarded them for safekeeping, but now, the branches that possess them think only of their own gain.
And there we go. We have to fight all the other lords of each branch to get the key.
So the first thing we need to do is get those keys ourselves. Perhaps a proto-fiend could detect the energy of divine instruments such as these.
I am indeed picking up sources of incredible power. 3 in total. Not to mention hordes of demons around them.
I say we'd better hurry up and find them. I'm sure you can guess how many Nahobino aspirants are after the keys themselves, so keep an eye out.
Alright, let's do it. And Tao's coming with us as we take on the next area of Dot. Quest acquired, the 3 keys. Pangea Tao joined the party? Cool. Let's be off then. Oh, that demon. Oh, Amanazako's back too?
Wow, what are the odds? Seriously. Thanks for helping me out back then. Gosh, I don't know what I'd do without you. But whatever. I see you've got a different girl with you this time. What's up with that?
I'm a player, what can I say? You know.
As if a goddess like her could ever replace me. Come on, you know I'm all you really need. Seriously.
God, I was not expecting this kind of interaction.
Because you and I, we're... never mind. Forget it. Anyways, count me in. Someone's gotta keep you out of trouble, right?
Man, we got the old gang back together. And now we've reached Ueno. The snowy, I guess, kind of... Oh, what up, Algami?
Stay alert.
We should open up that Lineland found, just in case. That way, we can head back from there. New Lineland crossing point registered. Ueno. Alright, thanks, Algami. I was gonna do that, but, you know. And that brings us to the final area that has... I listened to it when we first got here. This is probably one of the most badass final area, like, music. Oh. Looks like there's some kaiju around the... Ooh, hello, buddy. I don't exactly know who you are, but I'm imagining we're going to fight you eventually. And I hope you join me in the next episode, everybody, as we reach the final area of Ueno, and we start our trek to get the 3 keys to open the door to the Temple of Eternity. And I hope you join me for that in the next episode. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. But until next time, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been Shin Megami Tensei 5. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.